Howdy ladies and gents, my name is R.W. Stewart and welcome to my channel. And this is my very first video, so I apologize if it's not all that great or anything. I'm just starting out, still getting used to this whole thing. I'm not used to being in front of a camera and speaking to people out loud like this. So, yeah. A little bit about myself. I am a writer that's currently working on my very first novel. Writing for me started out as a hobby, but now I'm working on an outright novel that's still a work in progress, but I'm hoping to get it finished, done, and published by the end of the year, or at least that's what I hope for. So, yeah. My novel is a fantasy novel set in a fictional world. Fantasy has always been my cup of tea in terms of reading or writing. It's just something that stuck with me for the longest time, and I wanted to kind of contribute my own artistic work in the fantasy genre of books and stuff. My biggest inspirations for writing are the works of J.R.R. Tolkien, C.S. Lewis, Stephen King, George R.R. Martin, all those good people. But I also take advice from self-published authors, authors like Mandy Lynn and Ian Schroth. I just look anywhere I can find advice. I don't just stick to like one author and their memoirs. I go around listening to the opinions of every writer out there. There's no limit to who you can take advice from in terms of writing. What I hope to gain from YouTube, I wanted to give some writing tips, like contribute my own thoughts and ideas on how to get at the muse for writing for those who struggle with it and need a little help. I hope to contribute my own 2 cents and pass along the tips of others. I'll be sure to credit them if I do. And also, I just wanted to, if any of you are writing a book out there and need some helpful advice, I hope to chip in and help you out. And because I'm a nice guy like that. I'll also be doing book reviews, giving my thoughts and opinions of certain books. I'm going to start out with books I already have, like books that I've already read, and want to give my thoughts and opinions on those, but I will accept requests from anyone. Just leave your request in the comments below, and I'll look them over and see what's there and read the book that you suggest, and then just review it, give my thoughts on it. Another thing I want to do on this channel, and this is a pretty big one, is give advice on how to enjoy life, because honestly, we live in a pretty messed up world right now. But I wanted to share some ways on how to enjoy life and make life a little easier. With things going on in the world right now, it's hard to find the joy or fun in certain things, because everyone's wrapped up in all this bombastic crap that's happening in the world right now, and I just want to try and help and give some tips on how to lighten the mood a bit and help people loosen up. There's ways to have fun all over the place. I know most people like to do the Pokemon Go thing. I don't really do that, but also they like to, I don't know, but I'm not doing this to tell other people what to do with their lives. I just want to give some helpful tips on things you can do to enjoy yourself. What else can you do in terms of that? The tips I want to give are mostly have to do with the small things in life that you can find entertainment from, like even writing. I write to loosen up all the time. I go to a coffee shop and write over there just to get my head clear whenever something is really on my weighing down my shoulders right now, and just good time to let loose. Just sit down and write and get your own get that whole world created out there. Just the sense of accomplishing something. I mean, I don't know. Some of you are probably asking, well, no, what can we do to enjoy life that we haven't tried already? I mean, there's a ton of things to do out there, but if you have a question on what to do with the current situation, just put your question in the comments down below and I'll try to respond to them. I want to connect with people and just give them helpful advice and just, yeah. For example, I mean, if you want to have a movie night and you want to have a friend over, but they're too busy to come over and hang out, or they're living in another state, you can still have fun with that. Like, both of you get the same movie at the same time and watch it at the same time. Even bake a batch of cookies if you want. Do what you want. Just try to enjoy yourself. I mean, you can still have that special time with your friend, even if you two are miles apart. I mean, if you got their number, text them. Have fun with the whole thing. But yeah, that's all for now. I really don't have much to say. I mean, again, I'm sorry if this video is not that great. I mean, first time making it, and I'm still getting used to this whole thing. My first time using YouTube, my first time recording a video. I mean, yeah, it's a slow growing process, but yeah. Anyway, let me know what you thought of the video in the comments down below, and if you liked it, give the video a thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe. See you all on the flip side.